Hey there everyone, I'm Round the Wheel, and you're watching Lemmings Redux, and today we are beginning by adjourning our meeting. Meeting adjourned, everybody go home, end of video, that's it. Nope, just kidding. The level is called Meeting Adjourned. Ha ha ha. This is the 14th level of Quirky. This is one from Oh No More Lemmings. This is a 100%er, gotta save everybody. And they give you those two blockers. That's a fool's game, don't do that, you don't want to fall for that. Looks like we might have exactly enough builders to do what we need to do, but this is a fairly simple one. I don't foresee a lot of trouble here. They give you 7 bashers, which, holy moly, that is a lot. So nobody's going to walk out. Well, no. Digging there ruins the point, so... Okay. I need to dig in a slightly better spot than that, so that the guy can climb out to the left. Okay, don't you dare walk over. Okay. So that's a hole. This is a hole everybody can enjoy. Hooray! And we want our climber to go out and to the left. He's going to be the man of the hour. Mr. Green. Mr. Green, Mr. Clean, the Jolly Green Lemming. He's going to do everything for us today. This is a builder-focused level, but it's all about getting in that tight little pocket there. Oh, no, that's really bad. I didn't want to do it like that. That's a terrible way to build. We want to do frame perfection and not with the hitting of the head. That would be terrible. So if he goes... Okay, if he goes back, well, he's probably going to hit on this little thing right here. I doubt he'll climb over that. Although the crankshaft kind of proved me wrong about knowing when people are or aren't going to climb over things. So I hesitate to say he's not going to climb over that little nook. But that is a pretty tightly dug in 4 pixels. That doesn't seem like a lot, but that is a nice little groove to be in right there. So let's go ahead. Yep, he just climbed right over it. See? Who knows anything about anything? The world is topsy-turvy. Lemmings seem to be able to do a lot more than they used to. They've gotten very versatile as time has gone on. They are little tricksters. You got to make sure you have a really good hole for those lemmings to fit in. Don't anybody make a single joke about that. Alright, so now it's just about getting right in the right spot. I've got 4 builders. And I pretty much have to do this perfectly, I think. So, where do we want to go from here? Well, I don't have to do it perfectly, actually. Because I could just go ahead and do... Oh, no. I waited a little too long there. Yeah, I can go ahead and do this. And I don't know if he'll hit his head and turn around. I don't want him to do that, though. What I want him to do is get to where he needs to go, make sure he can do that, and then he can build to the exit. There we go, and then everybody can bash their way out. This used to be guesswork right here. I remember this now. This used to be the worst part of this level, is you get through this bridge building exercise right here, and you do this all correctly, and then it came down to guesswork as to which way you would bash out. See, look at this. Look, if I just left this up to fate, boy, I don't like those odds. That is a roulette wheel I do not want to spin. So I'm just going to hold the left arrow key and ensure victory. There we go. See? Once again, quality of life changes in Neo-Lemmings save the day. Plethora of Presents. Another Holiday Lemmings levels. Whoever put this pack together really likes the Holiday Lemmings levels. Me, I just think it's a chance to over-represent a fairly crappy tile set. Newsflash, not a huge fan of the snow tile set. I find it kind of limited. Although it does have some nice natural contours that make puzzle solving. Hey, I thought I closed you. What? Okay. What do we want to do here? We got to save everybody except for 1. And there's no blocker. But there is a bomber, so... And they're coming out... They're coming out at a kind of okay clip here. What's the word on the street? Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, they don't come out too terribly fast here. Okay, that was absolutely horrendous. Come on, Jess. Okay. We want to go... How do we want to do this? Alright, let's go... I have a feeling they're coming out too fast to really... Okay, let's think about... Let's kind of reverse engineer this. We need our builder here, obviously. And we have 2 climbers as well. What purpose would a climber serve? I cannot begin to fathom. Oh my gosh. And then I forgot to do the frame skip thing again. Or to actually bash on the right frame. Actually, I don't want to be skipping frames, really. Oh, okay. They're all going to get out. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's good. Okay, now here's where it's going to get a little... Here's where it's going to get a little dicey, maybe. Okay, I have a miner. To what end could that possibly help me? Okay, let's go ahead and pop through that. That might have been where we wanted a bomb. But I don't know if that's how it works. Let's go ahead and back up and pause a little. Can we do this? Okay, if we go here... Okay, everybody is trapped in at this point. So if we go ahead and... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Okay. That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. That's kind of more or less totally what I wanted. So, but I have a feeling he's going to chop through. Okay, there's my one guy dead. Now, is he going to end his miner tunnel here? He did! Wow! He somehow ended it pixel perfectly, and I didn't have to use a bomb or anything. I have a feeling that's not how you're supposed to do that level, but I kind of... I don't know, I kind of got on a sleuthing jag, and I kind of wanted to follow the scent of a certain trail that I was on, you know? Just wanted to see how that would go, and amazingly, it all turned out for the best. We're all getting a plethora of presents for Christmas this year. That was Santa Claus who actually died. That lemming was Santa Claus. He actually slipped out beneath the bottom of the level to go deliver everybody's presents. Menacing. I like the placement here. Okay, I'm seeing what you're doing here. This is the 2nd difficulty rating, so it's tricky. They put it in the Genesis Lemmings tile set for probably to shorten up the level. The other one kind of sprawls out a little bit. They kind of tighten it up. And they put it in the middle, the exact middle of the 2nd difficulty rating, which is almost where Menacing is level 14 and tricky. Alright, we've got the rad music. Okay. Oh yeah, this is considerably shorter playing field. Let's go ahead and replay that. We've got 15 bashers, 15 of the digging tools. That's pretty nice. Okay, so you're going to go up here. Alright, there we go. Now we can get one guy going on. There we go. That good old DOS Sound Blaster ad-lib butt rock. 10-year-old me lives for it. Okay, you go ahead there, and now it's time to bash through the bones. Bash those bones down. I forgot how many bashers it takes to really get through here. That's kind of impressive in a crazy way. Alright, you go ahead and build over that way. Alright, how do I want to do this? This is a little bit truncated, so the building is kind of hard to measure out. But I think what I want to do is go ahead and... Okay. Yeah, and then I want to build from about... starting from here... Oh, yeah. That's actually perfect. Okay, yeah, this is not the DOS music. This is probably the Amiga one. Because that danger sound sample was never in the DOS one. This must be the Amiga soundtrack. They sound kind of similar, weirdly enough. Until you get to that danger, danger, danger part. Danger, Will Robinson. This is a totally different layer of hell. This makes the original hell tile set look like playtime. This is the level I was always spooked by. And of course, it's an homage to the Cyanosis game Menace, but I never played that game. It was a side-scrolling space shooter, if I recall correctly. Mr. Lemmy Lives Next Door. A quirky level. This is from Lemmings 2, The Tribes. Looks like probably the classic tribe, which was all pillar tile sets, I think. Lemmings 2 is not a game I've played a lot of. I find it super janky. I think they tried to do too much with it. It's cool in theory, but I'm not a huge fan of the execution. Well, we've got one climber. Gee, I wonder what we're supposed to do with him. Surely we won't be sending him over the way or anything. Well, hold on. We're going to need somebody to... Oh, yeah. He's just going to go ahead and do his little thing. We can probably just let him climb here. I have a feeling this is a level that can be played pretty reasonably by ear, so I'm going to go ahead and let everybody out to begin with. Just cram them all up. And I'm also going to make him a floater because I can see that's going to be a fairly big drop when he comes back. So why not just make him a floater now? This seems like one of the easier classic levels. I have played through the classic tribe. I did it on a Twitch stream way back in the day. And those classic levels get absolutely brutal. So what we want to do here, methinks, looks like what we want to do is... Oh yeah, this should be simple. We want to go ahead and bash... I'm going to go ahead and let him go up as far as he can without hitting steel. No, actually that's probably not the way you want to do it, actually. You probably want to bash from as low as you can get. Well, but you also don't want to... You want it to touch this... Okay, my head is... I'm kind of buffering. Sorry about that. The thing you want to do is you want to build, but you want it to kind of touch up against this so that they all have a ramp to walk down. I see. I get it. Okay, so... Wait for him to get through his little bashy bash tunnel here. Okay, so if I did this correctly... You don't want to get this too high. It looks like I did it absolutely correctly on the first try, believe it or not. And then all you want to do is... Because, see, this is going to touch perfectly. Watch this. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, that's too far back. Let's go ahead and back up a little. Now, if I do from here, he's just going to hit straight up steel. Okay, so... Alright, yeah, we want one guy going... Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, so he goes through there... And then we can just have somebody build up to... Okay. Let's see. I think from about here should be satisfactory. Oh, yeah. That's not a hard level at all. You just have one guy go around. Just whenever I see a level that's from a game I'm not intimately familiar with, I get kind of spooked. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the hardest thing I ever played in my life. And then I play it and it's fine. So I don't know what I'm bugging about. That was a pretty simple level. Probably one of the earlier classic tribe levels. Alright, and that's our first Lemmings 2 level down. But as I say, Lemmings 2, not a game I'm a huge fan of, really. A lot of janky mechanics. I've played some of the levels in it, but in general, I think it just tried to do too much and tried to fix what wasn't broken. Also, I don't like how bombers are a different thing in that game, and they call the actual bomber the exploder. Okay, one way or another, 40 lemmings, gotta save all of them. This is a tricky level, but they have put the Mayhem variant in this pack, it looks like, because in Mayhem you had to save all of them. And, yeah, and then you had this super limited tool count. So, what we want to do here is get somebody turned. Alright, you go ahead and... There you go. You get turned around. And the really hard part in the original was building out of this little nook and cranny right here. So this is kind of... Oh yeah, no bashers. I forgot. That also kind of makes this level a little bit difficult. But it's not the worst thing that ever was. You just kind of have to build over this hump right here. Let's go ahead and get building. That might be... I think that's too... No, I don't like it. That's too close up. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and build from right here. So that when they're leaving, they have a pretty good berth for getting out. Yeah, this is a mayhem level in the original, but it's not one of the worst mayhem levels. And in fact, I think it's pretty cool. Although it did have a bit of a time limit. This is one of those where they took out that time limit and kind of took out that difficulty crunch. So this level might be a little bit too tampered with for some people's tastes, but again, I think the important thing is solving the puzzle correctly, not doing it in a somewhat arbitrarily decided time limit. Okay. All right. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. I thought I was gonna have to do some elaborate digging thing where like I mine through here, dig, build, turn myself around, but that worked out absolutely perfectly. Okay. Alright, so we want to start from about this little blade of grass right here. Pop, pop, pop. And I'm going to go ahead and mine to cut that off. In fact, he might just end up going through the whole... He might end up shaving that whole little mound's head off. I think this is about the point normally where I would have the others build to freedom, so I'm going to go ahead and get them going as well. I'm kind of used to doing this level on the time crunch, so why mess with muscle memory? Muscle memory, it's the only thing keeping old gamers like me relevant. People play these old games today, they're like, oh, they're super hard. It's like, well, I played this back in the day, and this is as easy for me as brushing my teeth. So there you have it. That is one way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you to the exit. Who did that song? That one way or another, I'm gonna find you. That wasn't Pat Benatar, was it? I'm thinking of Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Now, there's one thing I don't know anything about: music. I'm just a gross old man. Nobody should pay attention to me for any reason ever. Unless it's about Lemmings, because apparently that's the one thing I know anything at all about. Alright, let's do one more level for today. This level is called Tunnel Vision. This is a PSP Lemmings level, so we're ending on one that I have never, ever seen in my life. Only 8 Lemmings, but you gotta save all of them. And what do we have to do that? Okay, so we're gonna be doing some climbing, obviously. 2 miners. Okay. Okay, this should not be that bad. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. How fast do they come out the hatch here? I think I can get him through before anything... Oh, no. Oh, ouchies. Okay, these guys are just going to stay here. We want to do all the work up here. Maybe. Yeah, we want to do all the work from up here. Okay, so... let's back up then. Let's back up several frames and have him just punch through here, maybe? Okay, yeah, we want to have him just chop through there. And then we want to get... how many builders do we have? 1? Oh, goodness. Okay, so if I go from here... well, I have climbers, so that's fine. Okay, so what I want to do is... I'm going to go ahead and get this going. Okay, so if I... okay, well, hold up. This is not ideal, obviously, because if I go... okay, if they climb out, they're going to go that way. Oh, boy. I screwed this up somehow. Because if I bash to the left... yeah, if I bash to the left right here, he's going to keep going all the way. And Lemmings in Leo Limits, when they hit the wall, they just die on the other side. Quick demonstration of that. Yeah, see, there's nobody over there now. And I only have 5 Lemmings, and I was supposed to save... Okay, yeah, I have 5 Lemmings, and 6 are supposed to make it to the exit. So I've done something clearly very wrong. Give me, So, maybe we can solve this in real time. Maybe it's not better to do that. Let's see how this just... Okay, let's do a quick test here. Alright, let's go ahead and... If you just go all the way down... Okay. Okay, so I see a little notch right here. Maybe I'm supposed to bash through to that notch. Let's go ahead and see what happens if I do that. Or, oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I could just do this way. Nobody has to be a climber yet right here. All I could do is just chop right here instead of at this little... Well, hold up a second. No. No. Back up. Back your truck up, buddy. So what we want to do is... Okay, go ahead, and we want somebody to actually turn around so that they're... Okay, yeah. So now those guys can do this. Yeah, but this... Okay, yeah, then that guy will get through to that little part right there. Okay, yeah, and then he'll be released of his duties. And then we just have him build to, like, say, right there. And then everybody else climbs out. Okay, that's not too hard. That's a pretty simple level, I'd say. But we want to wait till... We want to wait till he's done with this to get everybody climbing. Not... Okay, now he can go. So he'll go up there and he'll hit that. And then he'll fall and go to the exit. Alright, these guys can be made into climbers. Don't want to make everybody into climb because you can still see this needle trap going off. So you do have to do some waiting around. Okay. That's a pretty cool little level. I like it. If I had not noticed that little pixel notch right there, it probably would have been a lot harder. But once I saw that, it kind of clicked in my brain. Okay, I can let that basher keep going. And then I can kind of figure out a way to it from there. Even had some leftover climbers and a leftover basher. So... Maybe I didn't exactly do it the way it was intended, but I don't know. I have kind of this weird approach to Lemmings. Obviously, as you can tell, it has worked for me for a lifetime. So, that's it for today. I think we're going to stop right there. Join us next time for more action at Quark's Bar on the Promenade.